No suspect description has been released. The man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students has yet to enter a plea. Brian Koberger was back in court yesterday, but he agreed to push the preliminary hearing to June 26th to give the defense more time to prepare. Koberger is charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of felony burglary. A newly proposed law is looking to ensure all Oklahoma public schools are prepared against possible active shooters. It would require all public schools in the state to undergo a risk and vulnerability assessment within the next 3 years. A companion bill would appropriate $20 million to help pay for needed security upgrades identified during those assessments. The School Safety Institute says it's only assessed about 100 school buildings across the state in the past 10 years. Well, the White House promises full cooperation after the Attorney General appointed a special counsel to look into the possible improper handling of classified documents. There were documents found both in a former office of President Biden and at his home. Nicole D'Antonio has the story.
As Special Counsel Robert Hur begins his investigation, there are questions about why the Biden administration waited more than 2 months to reveal documents marked classified were found at locations connected to the president.
We did this by the book, and what I mean by that is the moment that the lawyers discovered that the papers were there or the documents were there, they reached out to the archives, they reached out to the Department of Justice.
Attorney General Merrick Garland tapped Hur to look into possible unauthorized removal and retention of classified documents. He's a veteran prosecutor who served under former President Trump. The announcement came just hours after the White House acknowledged that a small number of documents marked classified had been found in the garage of President Biden's Wilmington residence and in a room next door.
As I said earlier this week, people know I take classified documents and classified material seriously.
This week, the White House revealed that in early November, 10 documents marked classified were found at a building where he once had an office after his vice presidency.
Here on Capitol Hill, Republicans are planning their own investigation while questioning the president's transparency.
He knowingly knew this happened going into election, going into interviews. This is what makes America not trust their government.
Garland has now appointed 2 special counsels in 2 months to investigate the handling of sensitive materials by the sitting president and former President Donald Trump, who had over 300 classified documents at his Florida residence. It's unclear how long either investigation will take. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, Washington.
More to come on that one. Now, the start of the tax season, filing taxes that is, has officially been set for Monday, January 23rd. And the IRS expects over 168 million returns to be filed by this year's deadline of April 18th. That's 3 days after the usual April 15th deadline, and that's due to a holiday weekend. Now, if you file electronically and expect a refund, you should get a direct deposit within 21 days, barring any issues. Still ahead here at noon, it is Friday, so that means Pet of the Week. We'll introduce you to this week's pet coming up in about 10 minutes. Plus, the trail of destruction left behind by several tornadoes in the Deep South. But first, why doctors say taking diet supplements could be a bad idea if you're younger than 30. Those details ahead in today's Medical Minute.
It's that time. Your chance to save big on discontinued products during our year-end clearance sale. Take advantage of our unbelievable year-end markdowns, free delivery, and 18-month no-interest financing. Put us to the test.
Open enrollment is here, and it's important you get health care coverage. Listen to your voice of reason. That's me. And as your voice of reason, I know Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma is the logical choice for health care coverage. Why? Reason number 1, options. There are plans for lots of needs and budgets and convenient features like telemedicine. Another reason? Sign up your way. Call 1-855-810-4343 or visit signupnowok.com. Plus, you may pay as little as $0 a month. Last year, 9 out of 10 enrollees received financial help. So make sure you're covered. Open enrollment ends January 15th. Take it from me. It's the peace of mind we deserve. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma. Through it all.
Does a physical or mental health condition keep you from working? Do you need help applying for Social Security disability benefits, or have you been denied? I'm Scott London, and at London Disability, we have helped thousands of clients just like you. Call the number on your screen now. Hire an experienced disability advocate. Let us help you get the benefits you deserve.
Call 877-580-6349. That's 877-580-6349. Now.
It's nothing.
Sounds like something.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, unsystemic diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol coats and soothes for fast relief when you need it most.
Theo's nose was cause for alarm, so Dad brought Puffs Plus lotion to save it from harm. Puffs has 50% more lotion and brings soothing relief. Don't get burned by winter nose. A nose in need deserves Puffs, indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Save big, save now at Galleria Furniture and Mattress Outlet. All furniture 20% off. All mattresses and adjustable bases 25% off at Galleria Furniture and Mattress Outlet.
We've got to make space for new models arriving, which means more savings for you. Come in during our year-end clearance sale for big savings, free delivery, and 18-month no-interest financing. Han Appliance Warehouse. Put us to the test.
Welcome back. Cardiologists are reporting a surge in heart problems for people in their 20s and 30s, and the reason could be due to dietary or herbal supplements. News 9's Robin Marsh explains in today's Medical Minute.
Well, so many people take supplements. Are they really that good for you? Could they actually be hurting your heart? Some cardiologists say supplements, which are mostly unregulated, have contributed to irregular heartbeats in people under the age of 30. Johns Hopkins preventative cardiologist Erin Mikos has studied dietary supplements and the heart for years. She is focused on the impact of calcium supplements. Good for bones, but maybe bad for your heart.
So many individuals are taking these when many well-done clinical trials have shown that these supplements are no better than placebo, and they may be a waste of money, and in worst case scenario, there may be some harm.
Instead, Dr. Mikos and other experts encourage patients to alter their diets to get the nutrients they need.
I really push my patients to try to get that from food sources alone.
So when it comes to calcium, how about more milk, cheese, even yogurt for a boost? And here's some other substitutions. You can rub bitter orange on the skin instead of ingesting it, and you'll still have some benefits. And for those omega-3s, you can eat salmon or mackerel instead of taking fish oil. According to the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, there are reports of otherwise healthy people fainting and even having chest pain after taking a supplement that contained bitter orange as one of the ingredients. For today's Medical Minute, I'm Robin Marsh.